The brutal truth why most real estate agents are going to fail. All right, let's get into it. And keep in mind, the future is not set. Okay, there is no fate except the one we make for ourselves. So these can all be changed. So I'm going to tell you why most are going to fail, but you can also completely change that. I do believe that. Okay, number one, they treat real estate like a hobby, not a business. Okay, too many agents work whenever they feel motivated instead of following that daily schedule, right? The lead gen plan and systems. This absolutely destroys most people because at other jobs, they're telling you what to do, right? They're really kind of overseers a lot of times. You have a manager that's really in charge. Everything's planned, scheduled out. There's routine, there's formula, right? You go to training, you do this. Really, a lot of times when you're on your own, you have a lot of freedom, but that freedom, that very freedom gets us into trouble because we're not treating it like a business. So, most important thing is schedule out your day, follow through, get that lead gen in the morning every single day so you're building your pipeline, right? And really map that out so that you're working it, not just when you feel like it, that you consistently every day, and it will totally help. That's the biggest thing that people have to change. Okay, number two, they rely on luck instead of lead generation. You're waiting for referrals, right? Different Zillow leads or random social media posts. It's not a strategy. The agents that are winning are consistently prospecting every single day. So I'm going to get, if you haven't seen my videos, you know I'm going to mention this. 10 real estate conversations minimum every single day. And you want to build that really, if you don't have appointments, much closer to 15, 20, or 25 conversations per day. Start with 10, start with one if you're at one, build up to two to three, but get to 10. The faster you get to that, that's going to help you get you those opportunities, which are then going to lead to appointments. Appointments, you're going to get better at doing those, which are then going to lead to either listings, buying, or sellers, right? That's going to totally change everything. So don't rely on luck. Make sure you're having the lead gen, but make sure you're having those 10 real estate conversations per day. Okay, number three, they quit too early. Most agents stop right before the momentum starts. Real estate rewards consistency, not emotion. So we've got to get going. We've got to put in the work. Everything builds on top of it. Everything starts to compound. So if you're doing daily lead gen, right, you're having those conversations, you're practicing your skills, you're improving, you're watching my content, you're going to get something out of it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you have not. Go right now and do that. Ring the bell too for notifications, and then make sure you get in my free coaching, no excuse not to, and then my paid if you're serious and don't want it to be out of real estate in a few short little while. We don't want that, right? But most are they're quitting too early. They're not doing all the things they can before momentum will start to take over, and it makes it so much easier. So please, please, please don't. The people I coach have a lot of deal flow coming in because they've just been doing this over and over and over again. I keep giving them more things to build that up and make it easier. Okay, number four, they avoid uncomfortable conversations. I don't want to call leads. I don't want to follow up. I don't want to ask for the appointment, right? You don't want to, I don't know how to talk about commission or handling objections. That's where the money is made. Most avoid it. Okay, when you practice and you have a skill and you're good at it, it becomes easier. It's always hard the first time for most people, but you have to have those conversations so that you get the chances. But the more you do it and the more you practice, the easier it's going to get. And soon it won't be uncomfortable conversations. You'll be used to it. It'll be very comfortable conversations. You know what's going to happen. You're going to anticipate really well. It definitely gets easier. So you just got to practice and do it and just take action. Action is going to help you so much. Okay, number five, we're consuming more content, right, than we're creating. And what this really means is scrolling through YouTube or posts. It's not building a business. Now, could there be some time, hopefully like mine, where you're watching every day and you're getting value and you're able to apply it? Yes. But if you're spending time watching real estate stuff that can improve you, that's one thing. If you're just going through like random TikTok content or things that are just pure entertainment or YouTube, okay, that's probably not helping as much. Not saying you can't do that in some downtime. Absolutely. Or you need a little break at lunch or in the morning or in the evening or whatever. I totally get it. Okay, but you got to be creating that content, posting valuable content, right? Market update, walkthroughs, different things that can demonstrate what people are looking for. Okay. Giving the top so many reasons why they should be moving to that area, creating it, building it. That will help you more than just scrolling through. Okay. All right. Never following up enough. Oh, this is another big one for sure. So most deals are lost because agents stop following up after one or two. It's so crazy how many times they reach out once, something happens, I'm done, maybe one more, and then that's it. Top agents know, what do we say? The fortune is in the follow-up. So you've got to have systems and process and plans that you follow every single time. And once you start getting really good and giving them value or good reasons to follow up with, it helps. You can mix in humor sometimes and you can do other things like personal video is really powerful to get responses, but you gotta keep going. You're gonna have more and more, but those will follow through and you'll be able to convert them into opportunities as long as you follow up. But most, we just don't like doing it. Okay, they have no real database, number seven. And no real database strategy. So some might have a database, but they're not really implementing what they should. So CRM could full of names means nothing if you're never calling, text, or staying in front of them consistently, right? And there's different things you can send out to reignite it. There's very cool strategies too that where you can switch off. So you can have someone you recommend that's maybe, let's say, like a pool cleaner. If you're in Arizona, a lot of people have pools, or a gardener. You could introduce them, right, to your database in exchange for them introducing you to theirs. And this cross platform is a great way to engage, where you'll have other people reaching out, and you can do that quarterly. You can also send things out, right, to them. Hey, I've got an opening at Saturday at 10. If you have that, if anyone's looking for a home, I would love to show you around because I do have that opportunity now. You could say, hey, there's been some great changes in the market. If this is a time you're thinking about selling, let's go over and get a plan and I can see what we could get in today's market for you. There's things you can do, okay? Inviting them into things if you're doing stuff, right? If you have different webinars or seminars or things of value, especially if you've got a first-time buyer list, it's great to have a first-time buyer webinar, right? Invite them to it. Okay, number 8, they chase shiny objects. Now look, they're fun. I like them. But if you're always doing new apps, new scripts, new systems, right? New coach every month. The best agents are mastering the boring consistency. This is absolutely true. I do a lot of the same things every single day, and it just continues to grow and be more successful, right? Not to say I don't look at those things, and you should, but focus 90% of your effort on the things that absolutely work. Maybe save 10 or 20% for those as far as your time to test some things out, right? Of course, with AI or things like that, I wouldn't say not to take a look, but just focus on the things that you know are working well or you're seeing others do really well. Okay, that boring consistency ultimately generally ends up being the best. All right, number 9, they don't know how to build trust. Okay, people work with agents they know, like, and trust. Just did a content video on this a couple days ago, so take a look. But if nobody knows who you are online or in your community or business, it becomes extremely hard. So we want to do things that are going to cause that. By posting every day, making YouTube content, people get to know us. By reaching out, having those conversations, people get to know us, right? And then hopefully they're going to like us and they're going to trust us. So you want to always continue to work hard to do that. Now, number 10, they refuse to adapt. Okay, so here is the type where we got to go to AI. We got to use video, right? Get your YouTube channel going. If you're not sure, reach out to me. Social media, automation, faster communications. Man, the industry is changing, and especially right now, the agents who resist change will be left behind. So you've got to make the little bit of the adjustments to what is best practices right now. If you're not sure, reach out. I will let you know. Okay, number 11, they focus more on looking successful than becoming successful. So luxury cars, flashing branding, fake motivational posts, but no actual production. Real success is built behind the scenes. So yes, we do want to feel successful and be confident, but be careful that we're actually backing that up. Okay, number 12, they don't understand that the business is simple but not easy. The formula works. You talk to people, you follow up, you're creating content, you're building relationships, and staying consistent. And I'm going to give you another one of my pro tip secrets: care. The reason I have been extremely successful, right, is because I actually care about people. Like, it's not fake. I want you to do well. I don't want you to be, one of those that do not survive in the next 5 years, right? Now, most agents, if they're simply not doing it long enough. But add that caring element, it makes a huge difference. People know it. The agents that survive the next 5 years won't necessarily be the smartest, but they will be the most consistent. They will be the most visible. They will have a social media presence. They will be adaptable. They will be disciplined. Okay. If you're doing these things, it gives you a great chance to not only survive, but to thrive. And remember, the future is not set. You can change it. And come with me if you want to live. I will help you through it. Get into my paid coaching. I promise you, if you do those things, it's going to increase your odds of survival 100%. Uh, but follow these. If you can take one thing from it, make sure you like and subscribe. I want you to be successful, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.